Guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm showing you guys how to do the split. Hopefully guys enjoy this video. Make sure to comment and subscribe. We'll be back for all the tips and tricks. And I'm not going to say after the intro because I'm on a quick little timeline I have, so I cannot do an intro. I'm very sorry, and I can't edit. This video is going to be all me, no editing, but it's still going to be teaching you guys how to do splits. Let's do this.
Okay, the first thing to do when you splits is obviously do a stretch. You cannot do splits without stretching. This is going to be the video. Stretching, tips and tricks, splits. Yeah.
And you can't get splits in 30 seconds, guys. You still have to practice every day. First you got to go into a straddle, and you got to just go your usual every side. Just doing it a few times to get really stretched. Okay, guys. Now, we are okay, guys. Now, it's going to turn, go down. Turn and go down. Just doing a little stretching of our feet. They might crack a bit. Now it's going to go each side of your neck and your arms. We'll do wrists later. Now I can't do many. Now you actually don't need to do any back stretching, so that's why he's going to do a big normal stretch. Then back, hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Flex for a better stretch. Other leg. Flex for a better stretch again. Okay. Now we just quickly do a little stretch of our arms. Okay. Let's actually do the tips and tricks, guys. So, when you're doing the splits, you basically think of like a hair tie. I'll be back when I find a hair tie so I can show you what I mean. So I can't find a hair tie, but I can find my hair tie that I was using. So think of a hair tie. When you have it, when you first get it, it's not like the best example, but pretend these are your muscles. When you start stretching, they'll be like really stiff. It's basically like a hair tie. Then, when you stretch more and more, it becomes more and more stretchy. Sorta. So it's like our muscles. So like a hairband. So that is a pretty easy thing to do. So we'll be back when my hair's back tied. Yeah, so hopefully guys enjoyed that little explanatory. Now let's actually get into the trick. So, first, when you're doing splits, you obviously want to have a bent little knee. Like this. This is the first thing you do when you have splits. You want your hips to be straight. You're going to be looking straight. And you want to basically do a few of these practicing. So before you do your splits, just do like 5 or 10 of these. And then, so you're going to pass through this motion because you do this stretch. Remember that stretch you guys did? So you're going to pass through the stretch into a split. Now when you're doing splits, remember the method that I taught you. So you're going through your stretch. So let's quickly recap the stretch. So do you remember this stretch where you have your knee down and you go down the stretch? That's basically what you're doing. Because look, so you go down and you just get your front leg and push it out more and then align. When you're doing splits, you want to have your, what are they called? Hips straight to the wall. You don't want to have them angled. Think of them like a racing track. You want to keep them straight. So you do not like hit the curve, which is this side or this side. You want to be straight. And to make sure you're straight, I'll show you some tips. Okay, sorry, I just had to do something. So a trick to remember this is to have your hands, put them straight, and make sure they should straight. So let's go into a split. Okay, pretend our hands. We're going this way. We're out of line. We get our hips. It's swerving. It's not straight. You need to be straight. And once you're doing splits, you need to do them on both sides. Because if you don't do both sides, they'll be uneven and you'll get bad hips. Because they'll be uneven. So let's do a quick recap before we leave. So quick recap is do that little stretching. So when you're doing it, you have your knee up, obviously. Then you go use that method I taught you, the rubber band method. And then you are also, and if you want to get your splits fast, you obviously stretch every day. But so remember your method, and then you go down through that stretch, and then you just get your leg, put it forward a bit more, and then you go into a split. Make sure your feet are pointed, and then you use that method to make sure you're straight. Let's do one split before we go. Finished product. So remember your method, down, racing tracks, straight.
Hopefully guys enjoy this video. Make sure to comment and subscribe. Bye guys.